All right. Dr. Fauci, there was a worldwide study made of 6,000 doctors in 30 different countries, and the final percentage was 37% of the doctors said that hydroxychloroquine was the most effective treatment against COVID-19. Now, here in the United States right now, only about 23% of the doctors prescribe it, which is far less than other countries. And we had Dr. Oz on just 1 hour ago, and he actually was talking about this story. And Dr. Oz, Dr. Fauci, has this question to you about the studies.
I wonder if he was impressed or what his thoughts are about the Chinese study that we discussed yesterday from Wuhan that reflected statistically significant improvement in recovery from fever, from cough, and in pneumonia as well.
Yeah, you want my response to that?
So there you go. Yes, sir.
I mean, so that was not a very robust study. It is still possible that there is a beneficial effect, but the study that was just quoted, on a scale of strength of evidence, that's not overwhelmingly strong. It's an indication, a hint of it. But getting back to what you said just a moment ago, that X percent, I think you said 37% of doctors feel that it's beneficial. We don't operate on how you feel. We operate on what evidence is and data is. So although there is some suggestion with the study that was just mentioned by Dr. Oz, I mean, granted that there is a suggestion that there is a benefit there, I think we've got to be careful that we don't make that majestic leap to assume that this is a knockout drug. We still need to do the kinds of studies that definitively prove whether any intervention, not just this one, any intervention is truly safe and effective. But when you don't have that information, it's understandable, and I grant that, it's understandable why people may want to take something anyway, even with the slightest hint of it being effective. And I have no problem with that.
75% of everyone in Spain is taking with success. French and Chinese take it, and their doctors are taking it. There's a lot of positive things, and I would be very curious, doctor, to see if anyone who's taken this for lupus or arthritis has gotten the coronavirus. That would be one way to go the other way to see about this study. But let's talk about some way to get. All right, do you want to respond to that?
No, I mean, obviously, this is a good drug in many respects for some of the diseases you mentioned. And the one thing we don't want to happen is that individuals who really need a drug with a proven indication don't have it available. But just one, I can't escape getting back to, you said 75% of doctors think that it works. We really don't care what 75% think it works. You know, that's not the issue.
No, I should clarify, because I said Spain, 72% of the doctors in Spain are prescribing it.
Okay, good. Okay, well, that's fine.
So, Dr. Fauci,
let me just say, go ahead, Ainsley.
Dr. Fauci, when it comes to that drug, we're hearing different reports. I'm hearing we're getting millions of these pills from Israel. And then I'm hearing some of these governors are not allowing doctors to write the prescriptions because they want to save them for those patients, the lupus and the arthritis patients. Can the president say, I know there's this fight between the president and some of these Democratic leaders. President wants states to decide. Democratic leaders want him to come out with this, you know, the requirements for the entire country. Is there some, I'm just wondering if that drug is available. If we do have enough of those drugs, why aren't we giving that to people in New York that are so hit? We're hit hard here, and people are dying.
Well, first of all, this is an approved drug for another indication, and doctors can, and the FDA has made it very clear that doctors can prescribe it on what we call off-label. There's no inhibition for that. So a considerable amount of drug was made available, as you remember, just a few days ago. But the FDA was very clear that they're not going to be inhibiting anyone from doing an off-label prescription of the drug. So they're free to do that if they want to.
Right. Dr. Fauci, let's talk a little bit about this. Obviously, and nobody knows better than you,